Hey guys, so I'm going to start off the episode with getting the blue eggs code. Just because whenever I start a recording session, I start from Grundy's layer, so might as well. I just type out the name of the code. If you forget it, I guess you're kind of screwed, but it's not that hard for me to forget. The nice thing is that it sets your eggs to 200, so if you're low on eggs, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'll meet you guys over to, I think, wherever I need to be. Okay, I think I need to go here. So there's Mad Monster Mansion, but I think I need to, well, I'll unlock this guy because I think this is fast travel. Should have done this before, but it's alright. It should link up to the one, yeah, in front of the Treasure Trove Cove puzzle panel. I'll need to go back up here, go to the Rusty Bucket Bay area, and the puzzle panel for, oh, you know what, I might as well get this one too. Because I think this is one for the Rusty Bucket Bay. Might as well get it. Don't know why eggs, oh wow, did not mean to land on that. But I don't know why eggs are the things that get rid of the webs. Yeah, the only thing there is Brentilda. Oh, I think there's a Mumbo token back here. No, it's just a one-up. There was something, but just not the right thing I was thinking of. So hopefully in this session I should be able to do Mad Monster Mansion and Rusty Bucket Bay. If not, it'll just be Mad Monster Mansion. And then I'll just kind of, well, I'm kind of doing like each world as their own episode, so although these last few levels might take a little bit longer. Let's see what's here. I want to go this way. And then, oh, there's a Mumbo token right there. So I'm curious, I'm gonna guess they kind of did like a low pass filter thing to make it sound like this. Otherwise, I guess Greg Kirkhope must have used some different instruments or just change the tune a little so it sounds like it's underwater. Usually a nice way to achieve that is just adding a low pass filter on audio. But back then, I don't know if that was as easy as it is nowadays on Unity. It's just like attach low pass filter effect on your audio and that's it. I don't know what audio trickery or audio engineering you needed to do back then. And then not to mention all the different like MIDI instruments that need to change. So like here it goes to the regular and then it changes to using the organ. Oh dang it, I messed up. So it goes from the regular to the organ instrument. And then a couple of other ones too, but I can't. The one I'm picking up the most is the organ. If I had to say it, probably Mad Monster Mansion is one of my favorite themed levels. Also, those guys, I didn't know for the longest time that you can actually break them. I'll show off. So, you could use Wonder Wing or you could just shoot eggs at them. But I don't think you can like attack them normally because they'll just hurt you. And then I think this thing, I think it connects up with Rusty Bucket Bay, but we can't deal with that right now because we need to raise the water level. But we can't do that until I at least get the pumpkin transformation. Unfortunately, right now it's a little bit of backtracking. A little lame, but I guess it's not as backtracky as Cluck Woods puzzle. Although they do give you like the cauldron like right next to where you need it, so it's not too bad. Here you don't get the cauldrons for traversing this area until after you raise the water level. It's kind of you don't really need it at that point. I feel like you should have it once you get to this the first time. Whatever though. Because there's no other way to increase the water level right now. Now we can finally go back to this path, which as a kid always scared me just because of like bottomless pits and instant death areas. Always just like instilled terror in me as a young kid. The only thing I did like though was the way the lava kind of moved like that. Kind of like just like some fabric moving up and down. Surprisingly enough, this area did not freak me out as a kid. You think it would, just because it's all like spooky themed. Not really. One thing I need to do is make sure I break open this gate, because otherwise we can't get in with the pumpkin. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if depends on how I attack it. Well, thankfully I was able to get it like that. Is there not maybe I'm thinking of Mumbo's hut. There was a Mumbo token behind a building. That's probably where Mumbo's is. Not in this area, but in the overworld. I don't remember if this intro replays or just it's just skipped over in later parts. Thankfully, I have plenty of health with all the honeycombs I've collected. I gotta make good use of my gold feathers just because there's a lot of enemies that you can't really get rid of unless you use gold feathers. Thankfully, eggs aren't gonna really be an issue for me. And if they do become an issue, I mean, that's more on me, I guess, because I got almost 200 of them. What's going on? I know I mentioned it before, and I think Freeze Easy Peak, but the Kaggy, he used to be called Kagly, but I think he changed his name to Kaggy. But yeah, the way he remade this level was very impressive. I believe, yeah, it was made in Unity. The only critique I would probably give is that some things look a little stilted animation-wise, but I mean, that's completely fine. I don't think he's he's not really an animator, so it's fine. Everything else looked pretty cool. I also like the way that he gave shaders, or the material for the ghost. They kind of have like this noise to them, so whenever they move, their ethereal form modulates a lot, so it looks really nice as like a ghost effect, a ghostly apparition. I thought that was really cool. And then everything else I thought was okay. The only weird thing was that he had some older textures that kind of looked a bit out of place. Other than that, it looked pretty good. I like the little fog here, it's pretty nice. It's just a texture that slowly scrolls over, but it's not bad. It's simple enough to create the illusion that there's fog everywhere. I forget if I need to break down the gate first for that. Yeah, these, I don't really pay attention to the skeletons all that much. He's a little shy, he doesn't want me to look at him. They got red eyeballs. Look pretty simple though. But I always appreciate simplicity just because it's like, It's something I always try to strive for. But it's never as easy as it seems. Okay, so I guess I could have just shot this guy, right? Oh, it's a Mumbo token. I think this water hurts you, doesn't it? Oh, you know, I've always thought that this water hurts you because I thought it was the same water that's over in the well that's over here. Huh, I learned something. Also, can I jump over this? I can. Which is probably good because I think I have to break it from that side. Yeah, I was thinking it was more like this water. That water effect is pretty cool. I think it's like two types of like textures scrolling across and then the regular water texture. Also, the colors are really nice here on the water. And another thing that Rare does really cool was just the vertex lighting that they did for this game. It's really impressive. I think I'm gonna have to... I'll go up here and do this. I don't need to collect everything, I just need the notes. Also, well, you guys probably would have seen it by now, but one of the thumbnails I did for, I think it was Free ZZ Peak, I had to replay to get that thumbnail because once you save Boggy, whenever you go into Free ZZ Peak, he's just going to be in the race area. So I had to get that one and then stand on top of them for Banjo. It's a pretty ridiculous thumbnail, but I thought it was funny. Whenever I think of a funny idea for a thumbnail, I try to go with it. The same with like a thumbnail video or titles for the videos. I've kind of like stopped. Sometimes I like to make it relevant to the video, but sometimes if I come up with a funny like joke or name for the title that's somewhat loosely related to either the thumbnail or the video, I try to. Just to make it fun for me. Yeah, I forget. Do I need to open this gate? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta make sure you do that before you do the race. Get this bat. The bats always get me. I don't know why. I'm always able to kill them after they get me, but I feel like at that point it's a little too late. Oh, I was hoping to break the cellar. There we go. Here's a great place to have gold feathers because I think there's a couple of ghosts. Should be another one, I think. Or is it just the one? Okay, I guess it was just the one. Aw, dang. I do think it's funny that they added like a damageable or a hurt box. I always get the two confused, a hurt box and a hit box. I know there's like the distinct difference in the like the name, like one defines where you get hurt and the other one defines where you can get hit. But it always confuses me. I also don't remember the significance of the number that's on these things when you break them. I wonder how many people actually have root cellars, or like, yeah, or a wine cellar, whatever this is. Also, this thing will be more important for stop and swap stuff later. I don't have a basement because where I live, I don't think basements are a good idea. I live in the desert, so I don't know if a basement is a good thing to have. That sounds like it'd be super unsafe. This is a good place to come for health later. Up. Case in point, if you do dumb stuff like I do. I think that was it. Yeah, it's most likely just a place to get health back. I'm just making sure I got all of the first floor first. Oh, I finally got a bat that time. And I could go through the front gate, but I'm not going to. I like to take the top exit, or the top entrance. Okay, well I guess not really anything here. Besides health. So I'll climb up now. Oops. Well, thankfully I didn't get hit by the bat. Okay, I'll try to leave that gold feather. And I don't think I can do anything else in here because I think you need to be the pumpkin. Yeah, because Banjo's hitbox, if I'm using that correctly, is too big. Oh, not logger. One of the grossest characters in this game. He makes a very small appearance in the second game. But I think it's just them reusing assets for Banjo Tooie, which I don't blame them. They were able to get that game out pretty quickly, mainly because it's just reutilizing a lot of stuff from Banjo Kazooie, which is some new things. And, well, yeah, I mean, it's its own game, but it does help that they had Banjo Kazooie first. No, dang. Thankfully, it's not too bad getting back up. Oh, I missed some notes down there. Gotta remember to do that. You know, I probably will just forget anyways, so let me get it now. Were there more in the other corners? Yeah, there were. There one where the pumpkin would fall to? Unless they collected it. These parts always scare me, because like if you bounce off, I guess that one doesn't have a bounce animation when you attack it. I think there's a ghost in here. Yep. And then I want to say this is a stop and swap thing too, but it might be wrong. It might just be there for itself. See if there's anything missing. Not really. Don't remember if there's anything on top of this bed. Oh, there's the Jinjo. That explains why I need the this. I got all the Jinjos already? See, how far am I in? For just this world? Only 12 minutes, wow. Everything else is still gonna take a bit. Because I'm not fully done with the house yet. And then there's still all the church stuff. And then the tumbler thing might take me a bit too. Well, there's definitely a lot of notes in this area. There'll definitely be a lot of notes, I think, too, in the Banjo Kazooie room in the chapel. Okay, I think that was it there. So now I can go in the chimney. Just gonna do this that way I don't take the damage. Gotta make sure not to touch the floor. Thankfully, you don't have to sneak in this game. That's a Banjo Tooie thing. This is also why you don't want to go through the front entrance, because I think you wake them up. I think the only thing here, just that 1-up, which I don't understand the purpose for a 1-up. Maybe if they were turned into another collectible, I feel like maybe that would be something I could add in my remake as like the change 1-ups into a collectible that are used to purchase the those upgrade things I was talking about. Because the 1-ups are put in like challenging locations sometimes, so it probably would be better to do that. Okay, so I guess I'll go fill up the fuck you vases. The reason I say that is because it sounds like it's saying fuck you, but I think it's Grant Kirkhope saying thank you. Yeah, but I can never unhear it as him saying that, because I think he said it in a story somewhere. Where it's like Nintendo kept telling him, yeah, you need to change it. It sounds too much like... Yeah, that's a funny story. So the last one. I know there's like... I don't know if it's in this game, but I know there's like a glitch where if Banjo or if Kazooie poops out the eggs, there's a way where you can actually collect more or something like that. I don't know how to do it though. Okay, this should be the last one. Here's the Banjo Kazooie room. Okay, so it didn't have notes, but it has a lot of collectibles, so if you're low on resources... Or not collectibles, resources, though. My bad, I misspoke there. It's a good way to top yourself off if you're low. Do I need health? No, I don't need health. Can open this way now. Doesn't really help because I've already got everything there, but I'll do the I'll go inside the church after I collect all this stuff outside. One thing I know is going to be difficult for me whenever I try remaking this for fun, the environment outside, like the skybox stuff, that's going to be a little difficult. Like, because I have a general idea, but like the way Rare I've seen in a lot of their early N64 games, they really, because of the way the N64 is kind of like blurry and stuff, it really leaves the imagination up to the, like the visuals up to the imagination of the player. Like here you can imagine there's like a dark woods with dead trees everywhere, and then the night. See, surprisingly, the moon texture is pretty crisp. And then, you know, like the fog, and the night sky, that's pretty cool. I like the gradient of the lighter purple to the dark. Pretty nice. Just a lot of small things that provides like a hint of the idea of where you are. Something they're really good at. And then this colored fog too, which I guess looks more bluish here than it does over here. And I don't know if... Will this take me all the way down? It will. Okay, cool. Nice little trick. So, there's Mumbo's over here. But I'll do that later. I don't need it just this moment. Because now I gotta go to a race. Yeah, I gotta ground pound first. I wasn't sure if it was just... Because there are a few switches where I think if you just step on it, it activates. You gotta be careful if you jump, because you might climb the pole, and that cancels the running shoes. I like this area a lot, because I use some of the... Aw, dang. These ghosts are huge. This texture here, the notes, I really liked it, and I used it, it was on one of the videos. I used it in, I think it was the randomizer playthrough I did of this. I thought it was a good, just like background, because when I was playing on emulator, it didn't cover the screening fully, so this was a good way to just add some stuff on the side. Can I get up like this? No. Gotta do the Z jump. I don't know if that has a specific name for it. Crouch jumper. I wonder, does the organ get louder the closer you get to it? I'm gonna check this in a moment. No, it doesn't seem to. Either that or it changes to be more of an emphasis on the organ. One thing I want to see, they have light coming out of here. Oh my goodness. They actually have like fake god rays, kind of. I mean, it's pretty much just I don't know what I would call it. Like, because usually what they do is like have a cylinder or something like that, and they just have a texture scrolling across. Yeah, what it looks like, it's a texture. It's probably like the same shape as this, extruded outwards. And then they just kind of have the texture scrolling. So it looks like light coming out. And then it fades the transparency at the end is what I'm guessing. That's a cool effect. It definitely makes it look like, oh, there's light coming out. I guess you would call that volumetric lighting in game development, or just video games in general. Yo, Mott's hand. Oops. Do I have to go up to his book? There we go, yeah. I wonder if this music actually plays something. I might take a picture of it. Actually, I'm recording the video, so I can play it later. Yeah, this isn't too challenging. I know I messed up like a bunch earlier, but that's because I didn't know what key he pressed. But you just follow him. It's not like the frog choir where you have to wait for them to play. You can just follow along with him. And I don't know if it's like random each time or if he plays an actual song. Because usually he matches the actual song that's playing right now. Oops. I just realized it must be hard for Mott's hand to play with only 4 fingers. Unless characters in this world have like 4 fingers normally. Because I have issues playing with my 5 fingers on piano, but I mean, I guess if you practice hard enough, you can just be good at anything. I love the echo. I wasn't noticing it before, but yeah, the echo's a nice touch in here. I think this area goes pretty hard in this. I think this adds it in the giant grunty statue. Yeah. But you need to break the eye. There's like glass in it or something. Don't remember if there's anything else. Oh, just the honeycomb. Get rid of that guy. I think it's funny, they added a feature in Banjo Tooie where if you ever become invulnerable with a Wonder Wing or with any of the transformations and you try going towards an enemy, the enemies run away. It is a pretty interesting feature that they added in that game. Okay, I don't want to do Mumbo just yet. I like to keep the pumpkin for last because I like to leave with them. I guess I'll do the tumbler room next. First, I'm going to get the notes. And this place always reminds me of Resident Evil because it always looks like the Umbrella Corp logo. Recently, I found out that you can kill the ghost. I don't think it's worth doing. Because it comes back pretty fast anyways. And I feel like it's just a waste of golden feathers. Forget where the N is. There's the N. Just be patient with this. Don't go in a rush and you'll be fine. Where's the A? Is there another A over here? Yep. And Zoo E. And you can't jump off, but you want to stay on him. Because it actually changes your state. When I say state, like a character controller, there's different states. So like normally Banjo, when he's idle, that's his idle state. If he's walking, it's a walking state or a running state, depending on how much input that you have on your control stick. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I shouldn't have jumped off. Dang. Does that kill me? I mean, thankfully, I don't have to worry about notes and stuff. But I thought I just failed it and have to do it again. How many? Yeah, I only have 5 gold feathers. Yo, Tumbler, why'd you have to kick me out, man? That's not cool. Let me show off killing this guy. He will come back, but that also helps if you don't mess up jumping. And yeah, see, it wasn't even worth it. I barely got 1 letter in and then he's back already. I really wish you could move the camera here. Okay, that should be it. I like how it just fades away, or does it fade away? Or does it just disappear? Oh, it does fade away, that's kind of cool. It's just making the material more and more transparent, and then it deactivates its collider. Yeah, I think that's it that I need to do as Banjo. Let me see. Yeah, those stats look right. Now I gotta turn into a pumpkin. Which is another transformation that doesn't really do anything but walk around. The only interesting thing is it can enter certain areas because of its size, and then yeah, that's it. Something not too unique. We're able to do that with other transformations like the walrus, the crocodile. Although the crocodile could attack, so there's that. That's a good thumbnail right there. Maybe I should line up a little bit more. Okay. Enough fooling around. Maybe there might be another one that's better. Ooh, that's pretty nice right there. Okay. So, let's see, the first place. I guess I can go to the well. Now completely invisible in the grass. Yeah, I should probably grab this health. Because I'm pretty defenseless if an enemy tries attacking me. Now that's the single thing I can do. Should be an entrance somewhere. And did I take the long way around? I did. Yeah, you can do this as Banjo, but I think it's a little bit easier as the pumpkin. Alright, next is the mansion. Guess the best way is this way? I'm trying to think. Oh wait, did I get something here? Might as well check before. Okay, good thing I checked. It's another Mobo token. Forget how many I need for the last transformation, the bee, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be good. So let me just check. Don't need pumpkin in this room. So to get up there, I need to go back to the maze next to the area next to where you open the gate. Should be a Mumbo token over here too. Yep. And sometimes if you want to explore, it's always good to just go first person if the camera doesn't let you move. And then I forget, can the pumpkin go on this? They can. Normally it hurts you if you go on the thorns. This is one of the areas I need to go to. Well, this is a honeycomb, some gold feathers. Might as well stock up on some. Don't eat me, bat. I'm not food. Well, I mean, technically I kind of am food, but I don't want it to be your food. I mean, I guess a bear and a bird could be food too. If you're into like a wild food. very gamey meat. Mostly Banjo Kazooie, I guess, wouldn't be as gamey. So depending on what kind of bird she is, I guess seagulls is the closest bird she is, because she's a beagle. I would assume somewhat close to a seagull. And then yeah, I didn't make any comments earlier, but yeah, we're in like the septic tank or something. Don't like to be in here as much. I like this because Crunchy's like, wow, you really did that. Well, you put the jiggy in there, so I might as well go get it. And then you go over here into this suspicious pumpkin-shaped hole. Yeah, I think the last jiggy, yep, and the last set of notes. Like doing this last, that way finish everything off all at once. And now, how long did that take? 30 minutes? Okay, that's not bad. Video might be a bit long compared to the other ones, but that's fine. Leave me alone. I think it's funny when he jumps, his top stays always at the same level. It's pretty funny. See, I think the Mumbo token's back. Oh, it was a 1-up. Okay, whatever. Once again, I think the 1-ups are just a unfortunate thing of the past. Nice, I got my feather back. I never really looked inside here. Well, it's not as much as I was expecting, though. Well, back to pumpkin. So why is Mumbo in a church? I don't know. An abandoned church as well. You just try it, Mumbo. See what happens. Although this transformation doesn't come with any attacks, so I guess I'm pretty defenseless for him. He wants to turn me into soup. Which I've never had any pumpkin stuff. I don't know, pumpkin was never a desirable flavor to me. I've never had pumpkin stuff. Maybe one day I will, but right now I'm not really too keen on it. And it tends to really only be available during fall season. I mean, it's when it grows the best, so I think not forcing fruits and stuff to be available year-round is a good thing. Just make it have it during that certain amount of time. I'm not talking to you, Brentilda. He's gonna shit on your sister. And although she deserves the shitting on, but calls herself the good witch and she shits on her. Alright, well now we get to go to Rusty Bucket Bay. Well, I gotta unlock it first, but yeah. I fall, where does it put me? Does it put me at the entrance? It does, okay, I think that's much easier.